Hi District 1 community. For those of you I've yet to meet or formally introduce myself to, my name is Brandon Onitsuka and I am a rising junior at Boston University. Throughout my 2 years at this school, I've become more intertwined with the D1 community than I would have ever imagined. And because of this, I'm running to become the next District 1 Secretary for the upcoming year. As many of you may know, I am not Filipino, so why would I be interested in D1 board? For me, it is the community that I have found here. From my experience participating in Kamayan and attending D1 events throughout my 2 years at BU, I have been welcomed into a warm, vibrant community from which I have found some of my closest friends and tons of new connections. For me, it is time to return the favor, and running for the role of secretary allows me to give back to the community that has been so influential throughout my college career thus far. An exemplary secretary must excel in many areas, but most importantly two, attentiveness and organization. And not only do I possess these qualities, but I have put these skills into practice for my own BUFSA community. This past year, I served as one of BUFSA's co-productions coordinators. Through this position, I have gained invaluable experiences that have honed skills that I believe I can apply to the role of secretary. Firstly, attentiveness is an important quality that this role requires. In this position, I would be responsible for organizing D1 meeting notes and other essential documents that the board needs to function. Having served not only on BUFSA board, but other e-boards at BU, including our Japanese Student Association, I understand the necessity of clear documentation of meeting minutes to the operation of an executive board for the convenience and accountability of its members. And as such, I understand the responsibility that this role requires. From my e-board experience, I learned how the secretary must be attentive to ensure every detail, decision, and piece of information is documented. And having served on multiple boards, each with a differing structure, I have seen what works and what doesn't. In addition to staying on top of tasks, a secretary must be organized. During my time as BUFSA's PC, I juggled dozens of documents, spreadsheets, and dancers. So I learned how to manage heaps of information and have come to develop a system that works for me. Hopefully, I can curate the D1 documents in a way that make them easily navigable for my fellow board members. Having experienced Kamayan from the perspective of a PC, I can significantly benefit the D1 community by using this experience in planning the next Kamayan. To my knowledge, there have rarely been former BCs on D1 board, so I can bring my experience with logistics of show planning to hopefully alleviate the burden on the PCs of the host school and all the schools participating. I understand what putting on a show of this scale requires, what the venue needs, what the PCs need, and what decisions need to be made on D1's part to help organize this event. As secretary, I hope to more clearly outline Kamayan prep by providing an organized timeline and list of deliverables to streamline the production. Furthermore, I would be able to offer my perspective and experience to advise the planning of Kamayan to ensure that the balance of work between the host school and D1 board is fair and less burdensome, given the amount of work the PCs and the host school board commit to Kamayan in the first place. From my countless hours of e-board experience across multiple clubs, to my organizational skills developed through meticulous attention to detail, planning BUFSA's cultural presentations, to my drive to serve this community, I believe I possess all the qualities that would allow me to be a productive secretary. Again, my name is Brandon Onitsuka, and I am running to be your next D1 secretary. I appreciate your consideration, and I can't wait to catch up with you all in the fall. Thank you.